Hello everyone, welcome to English classes. In this channel, we are going to learn grammar in detail. So before I begin, subscribe to my channel so that you can get more and more videos on time. And if you have any queries, any sort of questions, you can leave the comments below so that I may answer you later. So over here, as you can see on the board, we are going to start with the basic structure of sentence. Now before I begin, what is a sentence? Sentence, is a group of words. Like over here we have a group of words which when put or combined together, they are combined together over here, they make some sense. That is a sentence. Like for example, I've given you example over here. John passed his exams with good grades. Now John over here is a subject, passed is a verb, and exams is an object. Okay, let's see just this part. John passed his exams. See, this person is doing something. Now what is he doing? He has passed his exams, right? So this is a subject. The person who does something becomes a subject. Something that is done on the sentence is passed, that is verb, and this thing is receiving an action, that becomes an object. So John passed the exams. John over here is a subject, pass is a verb, and exams is an object. Now how do we make a sentence? We focus on two things, that is subject, verb, as well as an object. Sometimes an object can be missing. So these are two basic things that are to be there to make a proper sentence. Okay, so now since subject is the doer, it can always be singular as well as plural. Like for example, before I head into the basic structure, singular and plural. So we can say that, like for example, John over here is singular, right? We will be plural. Okay, similarly, I, you, he, she, girl, boy, etc. And for plural we have we, they, you, etc. Right? So I told you the subject can be classified as singular or plural. We have come to know what are singulars and what are plurals. Right, so we are going to learn basic sentence structure now. Let's start with the basic parts of the sentence. That is a subject. I've already told you, the person or thing that does something in the sentence. I'm giving you the definition again, that does something in the sentence. It is near the beginning of the sentence. See, it is at the very starting of the sentence and is a noun. Okay, let me rub this. Okay, second we noted verb, that was past, right? Verb is a word that expresses an action or occurrence in a sentence. Like for example, she likes cats, right? So she likes cat, this is expressing an action. What does she do? She likes a cats. She likes cats. Okay, lastly we moved on to object. What was object? Person or thing that receives the action of a verb. This has received some action, right? So this becomes a object. She likes cats. Again, if you take the example over here, she likes cats. Cats over here is an object. So this is basically the order of sentence: subject plus verb plus object, right? Okay, now moving on to the first pattern. Word order over here is very important. Let's see the pattern, what pattern is being followed. So there are basically 5 basic patterns we follow. Number 1 is subject plus verb, which I already told you before, that an object sometimes can be missing. Like for example, she cooks, he is reading. Now reading is a verb, whereas is over here is a helping verb. Okay, so he is reading, she cooks, subject plus verb, or they are hiking, right? So this is the first pattern. What is the second one? The second one is subject plus verb plus object. See, in this case an object is missing. Over we had only subject plus verb. In the second pattern we are going to follow subject as well as verb as well as object. Okay, like for example, I like books, or you could say they love hiking, or he is playing music. Let me give you another example. He is playing music. Books, music are objects, whereas verb is like, is playing, and subject is I and he, right? Let's move on to the third pattern that says subject plus verb plus adjective. Let me add it over here. We're going to follow the third pattern, subject plus verb plus adjective. Now what is adjective? That describes a noun. Of course, adjective is that describes a noun. Like for example, she is busy. Busy is an adjective. I am teaching, right? I'm giving you very basic examples so that you may understand what are the patterns of sentences. Okay, and flowers are yellow. Again, I'm defining what is the color of flowers. They are yellow, so that becomes an adjective. Okay, what the next pattern that we have is subject plus verb plus adverb. Like adjective describes a noun, adverb describes a verb. Subject plus verb plus adverb. So, like for example, she is here. Where is she? She is here. So, this becomes an adverb. John runs fast. John runs fast. It describes how he runs. So, he's running fast. So, this is an adverb. Let's see the last one, the last pattern of sentence, and that is subject plus verb plus noun. Sorry if you can hear the goat at the background, so really sorry for that, because I have some goats over here outside in my colony, right? Anyway, so this is the last one, and that says, for example, she is my friend. She is my friend. They are teachers. They are, my is to be written over here. My friend will be a noun. They are teachers. Is a helping verb over here. Or he is a chef. Chef. A is a vowel over here. A is not counted as verb. Verb is that does something in a sentence. A, N, and the are vowels. Okay, so let me review. We are done with the topic for today. We learned what are sentences. What is a sentence? Sentence, is a group of words when put or combined together, and they have to be in order. So, and the next thing, we learned some of a few patterns, 5 basic patterns. That was number 1, subject plus verb, and the other one was subject plus verb plus object. The third one was subject plus verb plus adjective, and the fourth one was subject plus verb plus adverb, and the fifth one was subject plus verb plus noun that we followed. I hope today's topic was clear to you. In the next lesson, we are going to learn kinds of sentences, what kinds of sentences are there. Thanks a lot for your class. If you have any questions, please leave in the comment section below, and I may answer you in a day or two. Thanks a lot.